Hello everyone, my name is Brendan Snyder and thank you for joining me. Today we're going to take a look at the Pink Floyd release entitled United. This is a performance of their Live 8 concert, which is a reunion concert in 2005 that included Roger Waters back in the fold. Roger hadn't played with them since 1981 when they toured for The Wall, and it had been even longer since all four of them, including Richard Wright, had played live together. The Live 8 concert that happened in 2005 was put together by Bob Geldof, and Bob Geldof is most notably in the Pink world for having played Pink in the movie The Wall. So he, had an insider, connection to Pink Floyd, and when the Live 8 concert came up, he attempted to broker a deal for Roger Waters, David Gilmour, Nick Mason, and Rick Wright all to get back together and play, and was sort of hitting a brick wall with David Gilmour not necessarily wanting to go out and play as Pink Floyd. So he reached out to Roger Waters, and then Roger Waters actually made a direct call to David Gilmour and was able to persuade him to do the performance. And they ultimately decided that any squabbles that they had, outweighed the issues at hand that Live 8 were trying to raise awareness for, which was AIDS relief. Ultimately they buried the hatchet and did the performance. Unfortunately, it didn't lead to more live shows and or more reunion. Nothing happened post 2005 with Pink Floyd as a touring lineup or as a band recording new material. As we all know, the 2014 release was compiled from older material of the Division Bell era, but that also did not include Roger Waters. But this here release entitled United essentially is, it's an unofficial release, although the audio on it is official in that it is what was recorded for the show and what was broadcast over the internet and live at that time, and there is video out there that this is the audio from, albeit Pink Floyd didn't authorize them to actually release the footage as part of the Live 8 video or DVD at the time. There is video content out there and you can find it on YouTube. But let's we'll do a little unboxing of this. This was something I picked up off of eBay, and it's made to look like a Japanese release. It does come with the OBI strip that Japanese releases are known for, but I don't think this is an official Japanese release since this was something that I had to pick up through a Russian reseller on eBay, and I've not seen this through any Japanese resellers. So, I'm going into this with open eyes, knowing that this is not an official release, even though the audio content on it is actually, officially recorded. But this is the front cover of it, and that's the back side of it. The performances on here, there's 4 songs that they performed live as part of the Live 8 concert, but this has a 5th track on here that's just referred to as Pink Floyd Rehearsal. It's got about 2.5 minutes worth of interview at the beginning, and then it has a run-through of Wish You Were Here, and with a little bit of a stop and start at the very end of it, but it's essentially a rehearsal without live audience in it. The tracks on here, the first track is Speak to Me with Breathe, and then Money, followed by Wish You Were Here. And that performance is actually an interesting one in that David Gilmour and Roger Waters split the lead vocals on that. So that's pretty interesting to hear a duet with those two. And then followed by the closing number, Comfortably Numb. And the other thing of note with this live performance is that it didn't have the full backing band that Pink Floyd is known for, that really fleshes them out, the multiple drummers and rhythm players and backing vocalists and percussionists and that sort of stuff. So it's really just the 4 members plus the odd occasional musician on guitar or something. And so it's a much more, I would say, it's a much less fleshed out performance than we know them for. Usually it's very pristine. And so this is a much rawer performance, I guess you would say. So this is done like a mini LP release. There is a sleeve on the inside, and then it's got a cool little write-up on the back side of it here about what was going on. The disc is printed on, and it is a silver disc, so it is very nicely packaged and put together. There is the typical Japanese pamphlet that comes inside it, and it does unfold, including just the lyrics on it, and then there's a whole write-up in Japanese on the other side, again making it look like an official Japanese release. But I do question whether it's official Japanese. I do think this is an unofficial release and simply just made to look like a Japanese pressing. The quality of this is quite amazing, and again, this was something that I picked up off eBay. I think the disc was $12 plus $6 shipping, so for $18 it was worth it to me to get a hold of an audio recording. One other thing is that the box set that's behind me here, the later years, which covers the period from 1987 on to 2019, this recording was intended to be part of it, and whether or not it was a rights issue or one of the band members didn't want it included, it ultimately did not make the cut and was not included in the later years box set. So once this came out and it was not included in it, I decided to go ahead and pick up this copy here off of eBay in order to be able to add it to my collection and listen to it whenever I want. All right, so there you go, something different and unique, something else out there that you can take a look for if you're interested in some additional Pink Floyd content. If you enjoyed this, please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts, and I hope everyone has a great day, and I'll be talking to y'all real soon. Take care.